I am beyond excited for TBC Classic because I never truly experienced it back in the day. I didn't start playing WoW until Wrath of the Lich King came out, and it became my favorite game almost instantly, and it pretty much still is. This time, now that I have a chance to play Burning Crusade, I want to make sure I do it right, and I'm going to share everything I've learned from some of WoW's best creators so you can do the same. Today, I'm going to be showing you what I believe is the most efficient leveling path to hit level 70 while you're stacking reputation, preparing for endgame, and setting yourself up to make some serious Skrilla at max level. The weird part? There is no questing involved. Okay, maybe a tiny bit, but not really. We're spamming dungeons on a specific path to maximize our XP and reputation, so there is basically no farming left to do when you hit max level. Huge shout out to TheGreatMeTV for putting me on this leveling path. His video and breakdown is incredible, and I will be linking it below in the description. Wouldn't have been able to make this video without their helpful tips and tricks, so definitely drop a like on not only this video, but show some love and sub to those channels as well. So you've made it through the dark portal and you are ready to begin leveling. Whether you're level 58 or 60, you're going to be starting in Hellfire Peninsula. Grab your flight path, head to Honorhold or Thrallmar, and I recommend doing quests until you reach the dungeon quest. Go ahead and run your Hellfire Ramparts to complete the quest, and you can loot another quest item off the final boss, which will take you into Blood Furnace. You want to run Blood Furnace, complete the quest, but do not turn in these quests. From here, you're going to spam Blood Furnace until you're at least level 61. The goal is to hit Friendly or Honored with Thrallmar, and if you're level 61 and Friendly, you're okay to move on. You don't want to burn yourself out on the first dungeon, but I personally went into level 62 and when I was Honored with Thrallmar. Next stop, we are moving to Zangarmarsh. There are 2 dungeons available in this zone, Underbog and Slave Pens, and the XP and reputation rewards are very similar between the two, but we're going to run Slave Pens until we are honored with the Cenarian Expedition, and you should be around level 64 or 65 at this point once you hit honored. If you have a really good group or you're running Spell Cleave or something, you can max this out and run Slave Pens until level 65. The XP is very efficient. Now we shift over to the Mana Tombs. Doing the Mana Tombs, we are going to be farming Consortium Reputation, and there's no heroic key tied to this one, but it does have some solid level 70 rewards and a monthly gem cache for some extra gold. We're going to stay here in the Mana Tombs until level 66, and you want to be close to honored with the Consortium Reputation by the time this is done. Level 66 is the perfect time to move over to Sethekk Halls, and you want to run this dungeon at least 8 times to build your lower city reputation, and the main thing here is you're going to grab the Shadow Labyrinth key behind the final boss. Do not forget it. You want to stay here in the Sethekk Halls until level 68, and if you get tired of it, you can definitely rotate dungeons and do a couple of quests, but Sethekk Halls is the most efficient XP here up until that level. Now is when the fun really begins. Once you hit level 68, we can begin some attunements. Before we even hit max level, you want to head over to Karazhan to start the attunement chain. Do the intro quests around Karazhan, it's going to shift you over to Dalaran, and you're going to end up back in Shatrath. At this point, you're going to get a quest that sends us out for 3 key fragments, but we need to put this on pause because we need flying to get all of the key fragments. So instead of continuing, we're going to fly over to the Caverns of Time in Kalimdor. We are here to grab another heroic key for the Keepers of Time, so do the Custodians of Time intro quest. We're going to end up running Old Hills, Bradfoot Hills 1 time, and then you need to farm Black Morass until you are revered with the Keepers of Time. Once revered with Keepers of Time, we're going to move over to the Shadow Labyrinth. We're going to run Shadow Labyrinth about 6 or 7 times until we are revered with the lower city, and you should definitely be around level 69 by this point if you haven't been already. Once revered with the lower city, move over to the Steam Vault, and this is where we're going to find our second key fragment, and it's kind of hard to find. It's hidden underwater, so you can use Google or some Wowhead if you can't find it. You want to stay in the Steam Vault until you are revered with the Coilfang Reservoir, and most players will hit level 70 during this stretch, but of course it's okay if you don't. We're going to have plenty of dungeon grinding still ahead of us. Once you finish Coilfang Reservoir, it's down to our final dungeon. Now we're going to transition over to the Shattered Halls. Now to enter, you are going to need a key from the Shadowvoon Valley quest chain, starting with Smith Gorlunk. Only one member of the group needs this key to unlock the dungeon, but TheGreatMeTV goes into great detail on how to complete the quest. Check out his video if you need help finishing it. We are going to farm Shattered Halls until we are revered with Thrallmar or Honorhold, and you're going to stay here until you finish that reputation. That is going to close up our core dungeon grind. We have all of our reputations maxed up to revered, so you should be able to access all heroic keys that are needed. We are going to pause the attunement grind until you get flying. You pretty much need flying mounts to move on to the next step, so go ahead and grind some quests, sell some stuff on the auction house. Once you do have your flying, you're going to head over to Area 52, and you need to do the super long quest chain that's going to end with you preparing or building the Arcatraz key. Once you get that quest, you need to run Botanica and Mechanar to get those pieces to repair the key from the final bosses, and that's going to unlock your Arcatraz access. Go ahead and fly over to Arcatraz, grab key fragment number 3 from the dungeon, and that will complete your Karazhan attunement. Now you are level 70, all of your important reputations are at revered, you have all your heroic keys unlocked, you are attuned for Karazhan, and you are sitting on a full Outlands worth of quests ready to boost your gold up and start farming serious money. Now is the best time to run around and complete those quests. Everything's easier, you have dungeon gear, you have flying, and you are max level, so these quests have never been easier. You are just going to be raking in gold in no time. I know this isn't the only way to level, it is not the sweatiest speed running route, and it's not the best gold farming guide, but it is just what I believe is a great balance of XP, reputation, gold, attunement, and long-term preparation. So if this video helps you out, drop a like, subscribe for more WoW content, and comment anything you think I missed or any recommendations you might have for the next person. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll be seeing you in the next one. Let's go ahead and enjoy Burning Crusade while we can. Peace out.